From the outside, Dearborn's historic City Hall building on Michigan and Schaefer looks much like it has for generations. But on the inside, it's a much different story. Gone is the City Council auditorium where many a voice was raised over the years. In its place, a vibrant incubator for artisans from around the country who wanted to be a part of Greater Detroit's comeback. The City Hall ArtSpace Lofts are part of a network of sites that provide affordable housing units for artists and their families.
We heard about ArtSpace. The mayor was in, I believe, Minneapolis and had seen one of their projects, so we called them and engaged them and brought them in. Because they don't come into a community, you invite them in. The most rewarding aspect of working with ArtSpace is the fact that I met a lot of wonderful people. They were very helpful, they were very knowledgeable, very artsy. They were always there when we needed them, and we were always there when they needed it. It was a great partnership.
ArtSpace operates more than 40 similar facilities around the country. They're known to be a draw for their local communities in terms of tourism and the economy, as well as gaining their own identity based on the variety of tenants. When the economy soured in 2009, the city and ArtSpace connected, but things didn't come to fruition until 2014, and the real work began 1 year later.
It's really something that is going to have a huge impact on our community for a long time to come, because this guarantees that artists who are successful will be able to stay where they are and not be forced out. And that's how it all started. The whole basis for this was that artists would move into a low-income area, they'd get together, it'd become cool, people would come to see what they're doing, and then the properties would go up in cost and they couldn't stay and they had to move again.
Now, with ArtSpace, our area is becoming known as an arts place. There already is some synergy with the artistic community in Midtown Detroit, and the plan is for the building to be a hub for artisans, small retailers, coffee shops, and other like elements to create a unique community within a community in that part of Dearborn.
In its most basic form, ArtSpace is providing affordable space for artists. Artists often go into places and they get priced out where it becomes something that's cool and trendy, known as the Soho effect. And so the goal is to create space that stays affordable for artists. The majority of our projects are live work, with a lot of our buildings having commercial space as well.
With construction on the main part of the building completed, the tenants are becoming a cohesive unit. They're planning galleries, showings, and programs in the building, and they'll be active in things like the city's Arts Month, which is held every April.
They're going to do a lot of events, and of course they've added the guest artist, which is really cool, and that's going to mean that artists from not only around the U.S. but even from overseas and so on will be able to come in for maybe half a year or whatever. They'll stay at the ArtSpace project and they'll do things with the community, so that they'll show, they'll exhibit, they'll do some classes. So all these things will be added that haven't been in our area before, and we'll have some of the great artists coming to us and staying with us and helping us learn a little bit about what they do and how people might get involved.
Turning a project like this into reality takes a lot of hard work, from financing to construction and more. Now that the lofts are completed, attention is turning to the 20,000 square foot annex, which will house retail space and the potential for workspace and more. Monica Feliciano is a familiar face at the Lofts, occupying what was once the mayor's office. She's inspired by what goes on around her, and she enjoys the friendships and relaxing atmosphere she's found here since moving in April of 2017.
I can't even imagine waking up and not wanting to be an artist. My life is all about creativity, and when I have a place like this to be open and explore, I just can't imagine it being any other way.